Hey guys, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty fantastic. Thank you for asking. You may have noticed Kate, her hair is kind of red. I tried. Only the top dyed. The rest just kind of was like, I guess will be a little bit red, but we're gonna stay brown for the most part. Except for the part where I bleached my hair that one time and dyed it red. It's back. It has come to haunt us. Really? I had the weirdest day yesterday that involved all kinds of things, and I wanted to vlog about it because I thought you guys would find it humorous. Now there's an airplane. Basically, all this started with the stupid heart monitor that I've had to wear twice. The first time, it stopped working in the middle of the night, and I was like, okay, great. I don't know what to do now. I'm like, we'll send you another one. And I was like, great, I have to wear this thing again. If you don't know what the heart monitor is, it measures your heart for like 24 hours. Why? But it measures your heart for like 24 hours. If you feel a palpitation, you have to press a button, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so they sent me a new one in the mail, and I put it on, and for some reason the stickies were like super itchy this time. They weren't itchy before, but they were like super itchy this time. Like imagine having 100 mosquito bites in one area, and then someone with their finger lightly just like softly touching it. This could be taken so out of context, and it'd be so wrong. But yeah, so imagine that in one spot, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I was like that for almost 24 hours, and I was like, I can't do this. So I woke up this morning and called them, and I was like, yeah, I think my skin's reacting. Like, can you see marks? Yeah, you can see the mark where it was. It's great. So they're like, you can take it off or whatever. You almost made 24 hours. And I also had a nightmare last night, and I vaguely remember pressing I had a palpitation button, but I don't know if it was in my dream or not, so. Also, I cut my bangs like way too short, so I can do this now. Wait, hold on. Hey, I look like a mushroom. Yesterday was the biggest struggle of my life. Where do I even begin? So I woke up, and I didn't wear the heart thing yesterday, which was great. Well, I mean, I did, but that was like later on. So I woke up, and I got a package from the UPS people. USPS, that's what it is. So I got a package, and I was like, okay, it's the heart monitor, I'll put it on later, whatever. But then I was like, no, I should probably do it now. So I called them to like set it up, and it took so freaking long because it kept saying stop recording, and I was like, but you need to start recording. And so I had to like call the lady, and she's like, well, maybe you just got bad reception in your house. And I was like, well, maybe I do. Every 15 minutes I had to take the batteries out, leave them out for 15 minutes, and put them back in. It said, what does it say? It says stop recording. Okay, take the batteries back out I did that for like 3 hours. Finally I just put the batteries in. I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep them in, whatever. So I had all the stickies on me, and it started itching, and it's itching now, and it's not even there. So I played video games for like 2 hours. I looked down, I was like, oh, it's recording. Well, my heart rate's gonna be up real high because video games. So around like, I don't know, dinner time, I thought, yo, I'm gonna order a pizza, and it's gonna be freaking delicious. And I live walkable distance from a DOMINOS, and I like DOMINOS ever since they changed their whole we're not gonna taste like cardboard, we're gonna have buttery garlic parmesan bread. I ordered a pepperoni pizza from DOMINOS, and it was like, it will be ready in 14 minutes. And I think, oh cool, that gives me enough time to go to the post office and mail the other heart thing, which I had to like mail back to the people. So I run and do that, and I get back home, and it says, all right, your pizza is ready at this DOMINOS. So I was like, great. So I run off to the DOMINOS, and I get there, and I walk in, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get my pizza, I'm so excited, like, I get the pizza. And so I get there, and let me say, it was an extra large pizza. I was planning on sharing this with no one. So anyway, it was really thin though, so it's like less pizza. Anyway, so I get there, and I say, hi, I have an order pickup for Caitlin Witcher. And he looks at me and types in my name, and he's like, how do you spell it? And it's like KAITLINWITCHER, like a witch with an ER. And yeah, so then he's like, alright, what's your number? And I was like, so I give him the first 3 numbers, so like 818, and he's like, nope, that's not here, you didn't order here. Maybe you ordered at a different DOMINOS. And I was like, but I always order at this one. He's like, well, maybe, did you order on the web? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, well, maybe you picked a wrong DOMINOS. And I was like, yeah, I live like right there. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Maybe I did pick the wrong one. I'll go check. So I came home and my phone was dead. Like, I was just not with the technological Yep. I was not with my phone at the time because it was dead. And so I was like, yo, I'm just gonna run home real quick, power charge, and check my email on my computer. So I did that, and I looked and I was like, shoot, I did go to the wrong one. So because I pulled out my phone because it was like on 10% at this, no, it was on 16%. It was on 16% at this point. I have to be very accurate with this because you'll see. So I pull out my phone and I was like, give me directions to blah, 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 insert street name, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, and it said the Domino's was like 10 minutes away. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, how did I end up ordering one that was like 10 minutes away when I have one that's like a minute walk from me? This is so dumb. I was like, okay, wow, I'm a moron. Like, I should go apologize to that guy because I was a little bit sassy. So I get my car and I drive, and no, it rained, and I forgot to add, when I was doing the walk of shame back home from I didn't get my pizza from this Domino's because I'm an idiot and I ordered from the wrong one, a car, no joke, a car drove past me and hit a couple potholes that were filled with water, splashed me with water, and then drove off super, super fast. I thought that only happened in the movies, but that is not the case. I get in my car and I am at the point where I want to cry because I am so hungry. I just want this pizza. My chest is itching me and I have to carry this stupid heart monitor thing around with me. My phone's about to die. People in traffic are honking at me because I didn't go in the 0.2 seconds it turned green. The light turned green, but you know what I'm talking about. I pull up to blanky blank street blanky blank, and I realize I am in a suburban neighborhood. And I was like, what the heck? So I pulled up Siri. Turns out she didn't catch the numbers I said in the beginning. She just heard the street name. So I typed in the numbers, and what do you know? The Domino's I ordered was from the one I walked to, the one I always use. You ordered from the wrong Domino's. No, I didn't. I did not order from the wrong Domino's. So at this point, I was fuming. I was so mad that this guy is making me go on a wild goose chase. It took me 15 minutes to get from here to there, and I have to go 15 minutes from there to here. So I get back and I come inside and I just am fuming, and I did not know Sear was home, and so I slammed the door and just full fiery rage ran in, and he looks at me like, oh, what happened? I checked my email, my computer, as well as my phone, and I was like, I got this pizza an hour ago, and they said I went to the wrong one, which is not the case. So I screenshotted the email, put my phone on airplane mode, and I was like, I'm gonna go back there, and I'm going to raise hell, because you do not do this to me when it comes to pizza. I will destroy you. And the thing is, I love Domino's. I've gotten Domino's. I don't get anybody else. I always just get Domino's. I've done that since 2 years ago. I go over to this Domino's and I am like, okay, I'm gonna lay into them. And actually, when I opened the door, the same guy is there, and he was like, can I help you, miss? And I was like, oh, you are about to get served, but not with pizza, because he may have ordered from the wrong Domino's. So I was like, hey, yeah, I came in earlier, and you said I ordered from the wrong Domino's, which in fact I didn't. I checked the email and it's this one. He's like, oh, it is? I was like, yeah, it is. I have the email. Do you want me to show you? And so I showed him the email, and he like looked at it and took my phone and was like, well, it doesn't say it's in the computer, and like turned the computer around, and I was like, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Like, I know I ordered this pizza and I paid for it online, and it says it's at this store, which I always order from this freaking store. So he's like, okay, hold on, wait, read me the order number. So I was like, all right. So I read it to him, and he's like, yeah, here it is. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? Why didn't you do this an hour ago? Then he has the nerve to go, that will be $13.07. And I was like, are you kidding me? The paid receipt is right in front of you. I can see it, and it's got my name on it. So I was like, oh, I paid online. He's like, oh, you did? Okay, sign this. Are you kidding me? He goes back to get the pizza and he pulls out from underneath all of these pizzas that have been there and he hands it to me and I was like, thanks, and I start walking home and I open the pizza to make sure there's not like funky bodily fluids on it or something, or if there's not like hair because it got dropped on the floor. I do not trust these people anymore, ever at all. So I open it up and it looks like it's 3-day-old pizza. I went home, put it on the table, and I wrote a very angry tweet. And Domino's, you know, responded like, we are so sorry, please DM us, blah, 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 we're gonna figure this out. So they emailed me, we're like, it is locally owned, we cannot do anything. Thank you, have a great day. Really? Really? Locally owned, great, but it's still Domino's. You can still do something. Is that your easy way to get out of the situation? Because you screwed up, okay? You screwed up, not me. I'm just a paying customer. But guess what? You lost that customer. And guess what? I really liked you guys, but now I don't. So you can close and go away. Your employees are rude and kept demanding that I was wrong even when I had the email. Like, I'm sorry your computer doesn't say that I ordered there, but the fact that you had the receipt in front of you the whole time. Thor last night was all cuddled up next to me and I was playing Harvest Moon in my room and I was on the phone with a friend and blah, blah, blah. And because I don't like being alone. I do sometimes, but I don't sometimes. I like being alone with someone. There we go. Anyway, so freaking Thor. Thor likes to bathe himself, like his legs, his arms, his paw thing. It's really cute. So Thor was bathing himself as usual, and I thought, aw, so cute. And I kept playing, and I looked down, and he was like really going hard, but slow and carefully at this one spot. And I was like, okay, ew, he is licking his butthole really well. Does he have a dingleberry or something? Like, that is gross. So I looked down at him and I was like, ew, Thor. And he looks up and I have never been so disgusted in my entire life. And this is going to be very disturbing. So if you are young or my family, please click off of this right now. I'll give you a couple seconds. Just click off of it. Stop watching. Okay. So I look down, Thor pulls away and looks at me with the most guilty look on his face. Like, I am so sorry that I did this. And I look down and he has his cat peen hanging out. And it dawns on me, he just, you're thinking it. Yep, that happened. Ugh, so gross. Why? Hey, all the stuff, by the way, if you ever want to, I don't know, watch something else of mine, it's all below. Like Kate's Games is back until like April. And then I'm going to stop for another 3 months. No, it's not. Also, just wanted to quickly say before I end this, because my battery's about to die, I saw a comment, and normally I don't read comments because I don't want to hate myself by the end of the day, but I read tweets, and I forget Instagram has comments. Anyway, what I was saying, right, so I saw a comment, and it was like, Kate, you were making fun of girl gamers only playing COD or whatever, but you only play Minecraft and Skyrim, like, what else can you say for yourself? And I laughed, because to him, you know, that's true, because that's the only thing I upload on my gaming channel. However, I can't really record myself playing Sims or Harvest Moon or like Legend of Zelda on my Nintendo DS. I want to film Super Smash Brothers, but I don't know, there's a lot of legal stuff going on with, was it EA or was it Nintendo? I think it's both, I don't know. But I play a lot of games, I just don't upload a lot of them. Like I said, you guys watch me for like maybe 5 to 30 minutes a day, and then the entire day you don't know what goes on. Not saying like I'm a crazy psycho person, or am I? No, I'm not. I'm pretty much the exact same person I am on camera, except for I'm a little bit more outgoing on camera, because I'm talking to myself, and I am my own best friend. Yeah, so just, I don't know, don't jump to conclusions, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and enjoy these clips of Thor being a butt. And a little bit of sear. Okay, bye! Why are you attacking the wall? You are so weird. Yeah, you are. What? Yeah, he took guitars down so you stop banging against them. Yeah. What are you doing? And I get a lot of palpitations, whether it's from anxiety or just in general. All that happens. I did not know you were home. So.
Oh, I thought you were on the phone.
No. Where'd you get the pink socks?
My socks were like really just destroyed.
Yeah, they've been that way since like Warped Tour.
What the fuck? Fuck you.
Yeah, well. Yeah.